Hello. Welcome back. We are basically just gonna read for a week. I'm just gonna take you along with me whenever I read this week. So yeah, it's Monday. I just started my lunch. I finished a book last night, so we'll be starting completely fresh today. I'm just gonna make a sandwich and then basically we're just gonna read for the rest of the lunch. So I'm gonna make my sandwich and then I'll be back and we'll read. I'm gonna read The Striker by Ana Huang. It is on my February TBR and it's February, so we're going to start that one today, probably in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I don't know. I get out for lunch, so we'll see how far we get, but that's the plan. And then yeah, I'll probably read that today and tomorrow, however long it takes. I'm also currently reading a book on my Kindle called Vox. I can't remember who it's by. It's kind of like a sci-fi futuristic. It's still in like our world, but it's like set in the future, I think, kind of like an alternate reality sort of thing. But it's quite good so far. I think I'm only like 2 chapters in, but I'll probably read that tomorrow because I'm in the office tomorrow, so I'll probably read that at lunch tomorrow. Maybe a bit tonight, I'm not sure. Depends, see how I feel, romance or sci-fi. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna make my sandwich and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've had lunch. It's 1 o'clock, just gone 1, so I've got about half an hour left of my lunch. We're gonna start The Striker. So I did kind of start it this morning, but I only read like literally 2 pages, so it doesn't really count as starting it this morning, so we're starting it now. So yeah, we're on page 4. Like, we've literally read page 1, 2 and 3, and then that tiny little bit there. So we've read like the first scene. Now what I do want to point out, and it makes me really happy, although kind of doesn't make me happy at the same time. So this is a book about football. She even says here, the story takes place in London, the UK, United Kingdom. British term football. It's not American football, it's football. I want to make that very clear. It is football. This makes me very happy because it's very rare that you see a book written and based in London using English terms rather than American terms, because most writers are American. And to be fair, she is, which makes me all the happier that she has chosen to disclose that this is about football and is based in England. And also it's based in London, so I'm really hoping that she actually like uses actual places in London, because I like to be able to sort of be like, oh, like I've been there, or I recognise that place, So this is kind of exciting for me. I love books that are actually based in England, like places that I've actually been as well. Like, I live like an hour and a half away from London by train. I don't go all that often, but I love going up there. And they've got so many bookshops, so we're gonna read now. I've got my tropical focus smoothie going on. I like this one because it's got guava in it. It may look disgusting, but it's super nice. Can't have too much in a day though. I say this and then I'll probably drink the whole thing today, but you're not meant to drink the whole thing. Okay, we're gonna read. so it's dual POV as well. I love that. I love a dual POV book. I don't think she normally does them either, so not that I can remember anyway. I'm really excited for this. Maybe that's why it's so big compared to her other books. It's like almost, I would say, almost triple the size of her other books. But they have been getting bigger recently. Like the Kings of Sin series ones are probably about half the size of this each. But her, like, the If Love series is probably, you could probably fit like 3 of them in this book. I'm looking for my phone, but I don't have it. Okay, so they've just met, but they haven't met yet. Like, she knows who he is, obviously, because he's plays on the same team as her brother, and he's like a famous football player, and she's just been told that she's got to do cross training with him and her brother. They just met in the pub, and he spilled a drink all over her. It was like a classic meet cute, but also she was like, get away from me, you pig, basically. I love it already. I'm on page 22, chapter 3. I'd love to finish this chapter, but it is 1:31 now. There's only 6 more pages of the chapter, and technically I'm on page 23 because I've just finished. Luckily it was like a scene break, whatever you call it, you know, page break. I don't know. So I've got like, what, 5 pages left till the end of the chapter. But it's 1:32. It's just changed. My lunch finished 2 minutes ago, so let's get back to work and I'll check in with you later. I'm going to my mum's tonight because I'm in the office tomorrow and I don't want to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to drive to the office. So I'm going to go to my mum's tonight because my mum's house is only like 10-15 minutes away from my office. So it makes a lot more sense. So I'll probably catch up with you later tonight when I get there, after I've washed the monstrosity that is my hair this evening. Oh, hi guys. It's the evening. I've had a shower, and I've just got ready for bed. I'm gonna try to read a bit more of The Striker, but honestly I'm not sure if I'll get very far because I'm absolutely exhausted and it's already 9:30 and I've got work in the morning. So I might finish the chapter, but honestly I don't think I'll read much more. Hi guys, so it is Wednesday and I realised I did not speak to you at all yesterday, but I kind of really overslept, just made it to work on time, and then it was actually a really busy day. Lunch I actually had with other people. I read like 2 pages of my Kindle book while I was waiting for my food to be brought over, and then I finished work, went back to my mum's, took up all my stuff, and then I drove home. And I got home, did some more work, and then we didn't have dinner till like 7:30. And by the time we'd like then eaten dinner and watched an episode or 2 of whatever we were watching, I can't remember, it was basically bedtime. So I did read a little bit, again, I read more of my Kindle book because I just couldn't bother to sit up with a physical book in my hands last night, and I didn't start reading until like 20 to 10, so I decided to just read my Kindle book. I'm on a dog walk right now, and then I'm gonna go home, sort out the dogs, like breakfast and stuff, and then I will hopefully have a little bit of time to read this morning before work. But equally I'm not entirely sure because I've still got to unpack all my work stuff and set it back up, and I need to get the bin in because the bin was collected this morning. It's the whole day. Good morning. It is once again the morning. I didn't really read that much yesterday. I didn't read before work like I planned to. I don't even think I read at lunch. I don't know what I did at lunch. I don't even really remember what happened yesterday. Oh, I think I just like did some clearing out, like tidying up and cleaning and stuff at lunch yesterday. I did read in the evening, however I didn't start reading until like gone 8 o'clock. So, which is why you weren't there. And also I was in the living room with my partner, and we were watching TV at the same time. So I've just gone on a dog walk, I've made coffee, I've done the dog's breakfast. So we're gonna read for a bit. Now I know I'm meant to be reading The Striker, but honestly I'm kind of like really into Vox at the moment. I'm on, as of last night, I'm now on page 223. I'm at 68% through. And I'm really enjoying it, and I kind of really want to know if they managed to get these counters off and like overthrow the government or whatever, or even if she just like leaves. I don't think she will because of her children, but I'm intrigued. So I'm on chapter 50, just about to start chapter 53, I think. There's 80 chapters and then a epilogue, I think. So I'm gonna read some of this now, and then just in case you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, this is the cover of the book. There. I really like it. It's really good actually. I only downloaded this is on Kindle Unlimited. I only downloaded it last year because I was gonna use it to finish my alphabet and I never did. So I thought I'll read it now. And then I reread that blurb, and it actually sounded quite good. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll read that. I know I didn't download it because I actually wanted to read it, but it sounds quite good. So. It's lunchtime and I have a confession to make. I did a bit naughtily. I finished my book. I finished Vox. It was really good. I actually really liked it. It did make me a bit angry at some points. Just like the whole situation was a bit infuriating. Men. Oh, you'll get it if you read it. I don't want to spoil it too much, but I really liked it. So it's lunchtime. It's 1:45. As you will know by this point in the video, I have an hour for lunch. It's at lunch at 12:30, so I've got 45 minutes left. I have already cooked and eaten my lunch. So we're going to continue with The Striker, because that's now officially the only book we're reading. I'm starting on chapter 5, which is where I got to on Tuesday. 2 days ago. I haven't read it in 2 days, or a whole day I suppose if I've read it on Tuesday, but no, I didn't even read it on Tuesday, did I? Because I wrote it in the office on Monday. Yeah, it's been 2 days since I read it. Got my lovely little bookmark. I can't remember where I got this from. Probably on Etsy somewhere, but it's definitely one of my favourites. I might need to try and find a new one because it's getting a bit worn, and I've got some sort of like pen mark or coffee mark on it, or I don't know, but I think I need a new one. Although I do have many other bookmarks I could use, but I just love this one. It's so cute, and it just goes with every book because it's a neutral colour. So yeah, we're gonna read this for a bit. Hi! That was lovely than I thought it was. It's Friday. Can't remember what I told you I was going to do yesterday, but for that reason I'm just going to go straight into today. I haven't read a single page yet. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I could have read this morning. As soon as I got up at 7, which is a whole hour earlier than I normally do, and I then came back and had just an hour to sit down before I started work, which I did. I didn't even do any reading. I've also spent half an hour of my lunch literally just playing with dogs outside. Which is why my cheeks are a bit red, because it's very cold outside, but it's not as cold as it has been. And the sun is out, so it was kind of nice playing in the garden. Taught Pippa how to play some football, and by that I mean I kicked the ball and got her to chase it, and then she picked it up and with her mouth punctured it and brought it back a couple of times. So yesterday I finished Vox, which we've already discussed, and I did read some more of The Striker. So I read some at lunch yesterday, and I also read after work yesterday, like in bed. I've just finished chapter 17. Oh yeah, and I literally, the last sentence before I closed my book last night made me, I put it down and then I picked it back up again, and I was like, no, I'm too tired, because they kissed. Like, the last sentence was, that was the last warning I got before he pulled me towards him and slanted his mouth over mine. So he just kissed her, and then I went to bed. Like, what same person does that? So I'm gonna start today in the middle of a kiss, which is quite a nice way to start. My dog is looking at me. She's smiling at me. I've never seen her pant before. I've worked them hard at this lunch. I think we've only ever seen her pant when she was a puppy. Before we went on actual walks, and we just went to a field and threw the ball. Which, to be fair, was all we did today. All we did at lunch. We just threw the ball around in the garden, and then we played some chase, and then we played some football. And now she's sitting on my lap. You can't actually see her, but she's right here. She's right here. So yeah, I just realised as well she's muddy, and I forgot about that. I just asked her to get on my lap. But yeah, so we're gonna start reading now, and then I need to sort some other stuff out for lunch, so I might do that first and then come back and then read a bit, because I do need to sort that stuff out. So what I might do is I might make myself a squash, and then I should probably do the washing up really quickly. There's only like 2 things from my lunch, and then I just need to sort out the bedroom, because there's loads of clothes just everywhere, and I don't even know why, because I wear like nothing. I wear like the same thing pretty much every day. So
Don't know why, there's just so much stuff everywhere on the floor, and it's all on my side of the room, which is bad. So it's my fault, it's my responsibility, so I need to sort that out quickly because I don't want to have to do it at the weekend, and I know it won't take that long. So I'll go do that and then I'll come back. Morning, it's Sunday. I'm aware I've skipped Saturday. However, on Friday we basically finished The Striker. I didn't want to finish it on Friday because it was like quite late. It was like 10:30, 11 when I put it down. So I left like 40 pages to read on Saturday. So I could then remember what happened and think about my review and stuff, which honestly I didn't even do, I don't think. But I did. I finished it yesterday, and then I decided to start Keeping the Dead, which I didn't even start. I just like had it next to me the whole time. I think I read the first page like 4 times. So yeah, I guess that's it for me for this video. I read I finished 2 books. I read 1 full book. I mean, to be fair, Vox I wasn't that far into anyway. I was like 20 pages in, so basically read 2 books this week. But I don't think I'm really going to be doing any more reading this week, so today. Kind of just want to chill, watch some films and stuff today because it's Sunday. Sort my hair out because I did wash it last night, but then I didn't like do anything with it, so it's kind of just got a bit crazy. I didn't even dry it. This is just natural pillow sleep dry, which is why everything's kind of really pushed up because I slept on my side, so it's all, the parting's all wrong. Yeah, The Striker, I really enjoyed it actually. I liked the fact that you actually got to see a lot of the other characters from her other series. I've already put it away, it's up there with all of her other books, these ones here. You get to see a lot of the other series, like characters in the other series. You get like, you see Josh and I can't remember her name now. You see Izzy. You see loads of people. It was really good. So yeah, that is it from me, and I will see you next time.